So let me ask you, started out, first couple episodes, it looked like you were on Team Danielle, and now, after the second episode, we find out that you're not. So what is the current situation with you and Danielle?
Okay, well, the current situation is I'm not on Danielle's team, although I tried to be neutral. I didn't want to be on Danielle's team. I didn't want to be on the Manzo's team. I wanted to be neutral. I'm a business owner. Alina and I tried to really help Danielle. We styled her. We gave her fabulous prices. We opened up the store for her. We did whatever we could. But once again, Danielle's a deep, dark hole that cannot be filled.
So now, are you guys still Sicilian bitches, or has the Sicilian been dropped?
Well, I'm a Sicilian bitch. I'm never going to not be a Sicilian. My father's full-blooded Sicilian. My grandmother came over from Sicily. So, yes, I am a Sicilian bitch.
Calabrese?
I don't know. No, I don't know. I don't think Danielle's even Italian, but whatever.
I think she's Indian.
She looks Indian.
So, do you think what we see of Danielle on the show is an accurate depiction of her, or do you think she is different in real life?
I think that is full-blown Danielle, if not worse a little bit in real life.
A lot worse in real life. Yeah.
But now, as the episodes are coming, you're seeing more and more of who she really is.
True. This is true, yes.
Like last episode when she was talking to her dogs and herself in the kitchen?
Right.
Okay.
Now, do you have any concern about her friend Danny?
Well, I'll give you a little tidbit. Her and Danny aren't friends anymore. So, but if they were friends, no. I would not be afraid of Danny.
Now, I heard in the news that she has a sex tape coming out. And actually, as of today, she claimed that she is going to outsell Kendra. Do you have any opinion on that?
We've been looking for it all day.
All day. We actually couldn't work.
It.
We've been verklempt today looking for this whatever porn thing that she did. But I don't think she's going to outsell Kendra. But if she does, God bless her. Good for her is right. God bless her. We like to see that. Dying to see it. Although we have seen her private part. She showed us in Posh. She gets very excited about that situation, and she's got the piercing. She makes sure everybody knows and lets us all know, and so I've seen it. Right? You haven't, thank God. She didn't. No. She wasn't there that night.
Were you able to tell, was Teresa's depiction accurate? She said it's bigger than the largest tunnel?
Well, I didn't get, I only saw the front vision. No, I wouldn't, I don't know. But I would tend to think maybe Teresa could be right.
Do you have any stories about Danielle that you could share that we haven't seen on TV? They won't get you in trouble.
Well, no, she already knows that I've told this story, so this is... well, no, I had my first Posh Christmas party, and that's when Danielle decided to come into my store with all my really nice clientele and customers, and Alexa was there from Jerzalicious, and Alexa was Glam Fairy, and she was doing my makeup at the time. She was doing everyone's makeup. She was an invited guest, but her part for the party was to do everyone's makeup. We were all going to go out, and Danielle opened up the front door, and we were all talking about, they were talking about boys and men and whatever, and Danielle proceeded to tell us how to get a man, and that's when she showed us her private, and yeah, so that's when we saw that thing there, whatever. So that's that story. But we have others, we have others. She's already come into the store and her head spins around like The Exorcist, and she starts screaming and carrying on, and if you don't say hello right, or if you don't, what are the other things that if you didn't do right, she would carry on?
She just needs, very serious attention.
Yes.
Which is fine.
That's fine. We gave her serious attention, but we have another person that works here that they didn't like each other, so she didn't say hello to Danielle. Oh, my God. So I had to hear about it for a month, and that's something that happens on the show that you'll see.
Now, is she able to fit in here with all the paparazzi following her?
We have never seen a paparazzi follow Danielle.
We've seen cops follow her.
Absolutely, absolutely.
We have.
Yes.
But paparazzi, no.
Never. No, paparazzi never. No, that did not happen. Although she did leave my store one time very upset, screaming that she was the effing star. We don't know what she's the star of, but that's what she thinks that she is. So, I don't know.
Now, do any of the other housewives come here and shop?
Yes, Teresa comes here, Caroline comes here, Jacqueline comes here. I happen to be very good friends with them. Ashley comes here, and Lauren comes here, right? Yes, and they're here. As a matter of fact, Caroline was here when you came in to do the interview. We were discussing a few interesting tidbits, but I happen to love the other girls. and we get along great. We do have our catty moments, but we know that when you wake up the next day, you're normal. You're not going to get stabbed in the back. You can fight and then make up. We do that, right? Everybody does that. That's like the normal thing to do.
Now, what's your opinion on Danielle's children? Because from what I've seen on TV, they seem very level-headed, more so than her. Do you think that's an accurate depiction?
They're very sweet. They're very nice girls. And I think that this sex tape thing is really a travesty to them. They are very young and impressionable, and I feel sorry for them. And I think the consensus here in Wayne, in this town where I have this, everyone feels the same way. They're sweet, lovely girls, and they don't deserve this, So we feel sorry for them.
Now, have you been to Danielle's house?
Yes.
Does she have the nicest bathroom in Wayne?
Absolutely not. No. But I have to say this. I was not in her bathroom, but what I've seen, no, absolutely. I've been in many, many nice bathrooms. That's not one of them. Ew.
That's weird.
It is weird. That's weird.
So, towards the end of the first episode of the first week, you were kind of letting out to all the guests like Teresa and Carolyn about your dislike for Danielle, whereas earlier we seemed like you guys were buddies.
Right. Okay, well, that was not earlier. That's the way they showed it. When I was at Caroline's house, I was a paying guest. Okay, I didn't know that I was going to be on camera at the time. And I did not bring up Danielle, nor did I sit at their table. They sat at my table. We were having a great time. What you don't see is we were with a group of our friends. And Teresa asked me, aren't you the girl who owns Posh? Aren't you friends with Danielle? And I said, well, we're not really friends. Why? Because I hadn't seen Danielle in 3 months. Danielle basically snubbed Alina and I on Facebook. She had bought some things from us. We were excited. We put it on Facebook, and of course, she took us right off.
She snubbed us other times.
Other times, didn't come around, owed me money for it. And the money wasn't even a big thing. It's just that I did think we were friends, and you don't treat friends like that. So at the time at Caroline's house, I was disenchanted, to say the least, with Danielle. So what happens is, after that, I filmed by Caroline's. All of a sudden, Danielle comes to the store. Basically, I want to make it up to you. I want to bring, I want to come into the store. I want to bring the girls shopping. And what you see is us making up and her paying me the money and becoming friends again. Okay? Not the opposite way. Okay? But then, of course, things happen that we become not friends again because you can't stay friends with her. That's what happened. So I wasn't two-faced. That's the way I felt at the time. And then when someone apologizes to me and they want to make up, and whatever, I give them another chance. I gave her a chance. So that's what happened.
So how was it seeing yourself on TV? Was it a new experience for you?
Well, I mean, some of it's going to be a little crazy. It's a little fun. We did do a little bit of drinking of wine and champagne, and, I wasn't used to having a camera on me, so I had a drink or two, maybe 3. But I like it. I like it. I don't care really what anyone thinks of me or what anyone says. I'm that type of girl. So whatever happens, happens. It's been great for business. People, when I go out, everyone recognizes me even after 2 episodes. It's fun. We all talk. We have a good time. So it's been great, right, Alina? I mean, we picked up a lot of customers. People love the store. They get a kick out of what I've done so far. We'll see what they think of when I come back. So far, it's been a good experience. I like it.
Now, you guys have a new website you just launched?
We just launched it, shopposh.com.
Yeah.
So all the lovely jewelry, all the Virgin Saints that you see on the girls, that's all from Posh. As a matter of fact, when I watched last week's episode, almost every outfit that each one of them, including Danielle, had on was all from Posh. The fur vest that Teresa wore, her little halter, the sweater halter, she bought that from Alina, styled the cover of her book. Danielle wore a number, like the roller and fount that I have on, a number of our pieces. As a matter of fact, yeah, a lot of sky.
The earrings.
Yeah. Jacqueline, buys almost everything from us. She had the DVF dress. So almost everything that you see in these episodes were all bought at Posh because Teresa was shopping here, Jacqueline, but Danielle bought almost everything from here. That's when she was still shopping here until she got mad at my employee for not saying hello, and that's how the whole thing turned around again.
We have a Twitter and a Facebook.
Everything, yes.
Yes.
We're all over it, yes. And enjoying it.
All right, great. Well, thank you for your time. I appreciate
You're welcome.
it.
All right. Nice meeting you.